If you think there's nothing to do in Newcastle and Lawrence County, then think again. Always stay connected to NCTV45 to receive the information on events going on in and around the area on a daily basis. Programs to view are NewsWatch, The Morning Show, and Community Happenings. NCTV45 takes pride in bringing you the event and organization info that you want. NCTV45 is the #1 media source locally. NCTV45, anytime on your time.
Entrusting your loved one to a funeral director is a very personal and emotional decision. The funeral director you choose must understand the importance of the decision you have made. When you call the William and Roger DeCarbo Funeral Home, I recognize what a privilege it is to be chosen at your time of need. We will provide you and your family with the best service possible, with sincerity and compassion.
The William and Roger DeCarbo Funeral Home, family owned and operated since 1941.
Butts Flowers and Gifts offers top quality flower arrangements and gifts for any occasion. The pros at Butts Flowers and Gifts provide exceptional customer service, and each bouquet is hand arranged. Stop in and check out their wide selection of gift baskets and plants. They provide flower delivery service locally to Newcastle, Bessemer, Edinburgh, New Wilmington, West Pittsburgh, and across the nation. It's Butts Flowers at 120 East Washington Street in downtown Newcastle. Call 724-652-7727 or toll free 1-800-443-7726. NCTV45, The Train, anytime on your time.
Welcome to NewsWatch, where we give you all the news, views, and things you need to know. This in from State Representative Aaron Bernstein. Politician in Harrisburg just pulled a fast one on you to protect their jobs. Term limits, reducing the size of the legislature, and eliminating perks is more important than ever. So he sent in this video. We're going to take a look.
Hey guys, it's State Representative Aaron Bernstein. I just got off the House floor a couple minutes ago. It is about 9:30 or so. Wanted to give you an update on what transpired. So I had talked a lot, and I know that many of you have talked to me about reducing the size of the legislature, and that is extremely important. You know, I think we have too many politicians in the world, and less politicians, especially here in Pennsylvania, is a good thing. So I'm going to pick fewer politicians over more politicians every single day. But I want you to understand what actually happened as it deals just upstairs. And I tell you, I've been doing this job for about a year. This was one of the most despicable things that I've seen so far. So what has happened, or let me explain to you how this actually works. The legislature, both the House and the Senate, needs to vote on the exact same bill 2 sessions in a row. So last session it passed. It reduced the House of Representatives from 203 members to 151. Now, that passed the House and it passed the Senate. There was no changes to the number of senators. We went to pass that same bill again in the House. There's several amendments that come up. People always, you reject those amendments because, once again, you had to have the exact same the exact same piece of legislation passed as happened last term. Guess what they did? They went and they added an amendment to it. But here's the crime behind all this. They didn't add an amendment. The reason they added the amendment was because they don't want this to happen, and they don't want you, the voters, to have an opportunity to vote on this. Now, here's the worst part about this. You talk about politics. This is political crap. Total political garbage. What happened was they went and they said, well, we're going to vote to reduce the size of the Senate as well. Because if the House is going to reduce, then we want the Senate to be reduced as well. Makes sense, but we already talked about the fact that before, the exact same bill has to be passed both sessions. So, you want to talk about absolutely hypocritical bullcrap? Here it is. Several of these people right here that voted against, by the way, somebody just said term limits. Gerald Radiker, you're absolutely right. We need those term limits now more than ever. So the same people that voted for this amendment because they don't want you to have the right to reduce the number of representatives, then they're the same people that are saying that we should not be reducing it in total. It's just absolutely ridiculous. And I tell you, this is the kind of thing right here why people are disgusted with politicians. This is it. So they played a game right here. So they'll go get reelected and say that, hey, we actually did vote and we wanted to decrease the size of the Senate as well. But they don't want to do either one. And all they want is more of your money, more of the per diems, and more of every single thing else that comes along with a perk job. So just remember, next time you vote for people, don't vote for people that don't term limit themselves, and stop voting for people that do this kind of crap. I hope you're as disgusted as I am with it. It's absolutely ridiculous. This is why people don't trust politicians. This is why people don't trust Harrisburg. This is why people don't trust Washington, D.C. And when I saw that what just happened upstairs, you have the absolute right reason to think like that. So, you know what? At the end of the day, people can, we're going to be straight shooting every single time. We're just going to tell the truth, and we're going to let people know what actually happens in the nonsense that happens so politicians can hide behind stuff. And I'm not going to condone it. I'm not going to condone it here in Harrisburg. I'm not going to condone it at home. And that's just where I stand on it, and I hope you do too. God bless you. Have a great night. You can probably sense my frustration with it. I hope you're as frustrated as I am. This is why we got to start electing real leaders that stand up and don't play political games, because it's your money. End of the story. God bless you. Have a good night.
Now, when we get back, a whole bunch more right after this. Today's program was furnished by a grant from the Beanery Depot and Deli, featuring coffee, made-to-order subs, and snacks. The Beanery Depot and Deli in Mahoningtown.